Wood printing and JT Shirt Shack of Winnemac. And it'll be Wade Williams going up for Kankakee Valley and Austin Reisner for Knox. Here's the toss and the tip, controlled by the Redskins. They're going left to right as we look at the court here at Harold Weinberg Gymnasium tonight. Here is Kruger with it on the right side, drives toward the middle, runner in the lane, shot is up, no good, and the rebound is going to come out of there to the Cougars. Pulling it away was Colin Hayes, the 6'9 senior. Going the other way with it now, they have the opportunity to get on the board first. Off on the left side, it goes to Hemphill. Deep in the left corner, drives toward the middle, skip pass into the right corner. Now they bring it back out front. They bring it back out front to Bonilla. Now they give it back to Hemphill. Coming off the screen, can't get the shot away. Skip pass to the near side for the 12-foot jump shot. That will not go down. Rebound comes out of there to Kruger, pushing it the other way for Knox. Holds it up. Outside it goes on the left side to Code. Code gives up his dribble. Now gives it up to Broker. Broker, man-to-man defense by Kankakee Valley. And here is Broker outside for the three-pointer. Won't go down. A rebound is going to come out of there to the Cougars. Stolen away by Code, but he is going to be called for a foul.
Yeah, so that's going to be an early foul on Ian Code. His first foul, first team foul against Knox. And I'll tell you what, both of these teams really just trying to feel each other out right now. But one thing that they're showing is they like to play physical basketball, both ends of the floor.
Clock stopped right now as Ian Code reties his shoe. And here come the Cougars. Hemphill will bring it across the timeline on the near side. It comes to Bonilla. He brings it back into the backcourt to Cooley, and they reverse it on the right side. Now back to Bonilla out front, back to Cooley on the near side. Looks inside, no one there. Brings it to the top of the circle and Hemphill. Then he gives it off to the right side to Bonilla. Long pass underneath. The shot is blocked, but a foul is going to be called as Colin Hayes, the 6'9 senior, goes to the hoop, and Reisner tries to block his shot.
Well, and Knox caught off guard a little bit. That lob pass inside was uncontested, and Reisner got over there a little bit late, ends up committing his first foul of the ball game, second team foul against Knox.
Colin Hayes, 6'9 senior, puts it up and good. Just a 50% free throw shooter on the year. He averages 8 points a game. He didn't play last year, didn't even come out for the team as a junior. But
I don't think that should be legal. If you're 6'9 in high school and in Indiana, you need to be playing basketball.
Yeah. Second shot is up and in and out. No good. Rebound in the air, knocked out of bounds off of the Redskins, they say. So it'll be KV ball out of bounds. Hemphill to the left of the basket will trigger. As they go to the four corners of the free throw line. Lob pass on the near side to Bonilla. Free throw line extended on the left side. On the dribble, brings it out front. Swings it back on the right side now to Cooley. And he gets it back to Bonilla in the left backcourt. Bonilla right in front of our WKVI Sports microphone. Broger on him. They go to the block.
Oh, nice.
And the ball is stolen away.
Yeah, no, that was great help side defense. Aaron Fletcher coming down. The ball goes inside to Hayes, the big man for Kankakee Valley. And Knox crashes down. They're swarming in the post, not allowing him to get a clean move.
Should mention that Hayes, the 6'9 senior, is not a slim 6'9 either. Back into the backcourt it goes now to Hemphill. Back to the near side, Bonilla looking inside. They bring it back and reverse it to the right side. Now they go baseline right. Triple team job. Shot up, no good. Rebound to the glass, though, is up and good by Hayes.
Yeah, that was a big-time mismatch. Knox in their shifting defense, they ended up with Kruger on Hayes, and Hayes able to get his first field goal of the ball game.
Here's Broker in the left corner. Out front it goes now to Kruger. They reverse it back to Reisner on the near side. Outside it goes now to Broker, to Code. Kruger fakes the three, puts it on the floor, drives the hoop. Shot is blocked and taken away. Going the other way with it. Here come the Cougars on the attack. Pass to the baseline. Shot on the glass. In and out. No good by Williams. The rebound comes out of there to the Redskins, and they push it up court and throw it away.
Yeah, just got going a little bit too fast there in transition, trying to get a quick score before KV could get back on and set up their defense, but they end up throwing the ball out of bounds, an unforced turnover.
Yeah, the Redskins are going to have to do that, though. They got to run the ball.
That's the right idea. They just can't be throwing it out of bounds.
Bonilla gives it up now to Cooley. Cooley, top of the circle, back to Bonilla on the right side. Broker on him. Back into the backcourt it comes now to Hemphill. Tries to drive, gives it out to Benea for a three. Won't go down. Rebound comes up to KV. Shot on the glass, no good. Rebound to Williams. Kicks it way out into the backcourt. Benea fakes the shot. Goes off of the right side. Hemphill. He comes to the near side of Cooley, lobs it to the baseline left. They double team the big guy, and they bring it back out front. Reverse it to the right side of Hemphill. To Benea, top of the circle, back to Hemphill, right side. Free throw line extended, drives to the baseline right, kicks it outside for the jump shot. That is no good by Williams. The 6'7" junior can't make it go. Redskins with the ball. Kruger out front. Reisner, left side it goes to Broker. Broker drives toward the lane, takes it to the hoop.
Oh, wow.
And scores.
And talk about some hang time. Cooper Broker going up and under the defense of KV as Colin Hayes slides over looking for another block shot. Broker was able to avoid that and gets his first field goal.
3-2 ball game in favor of Kankakee Valley. Here we go the other way with it. Benea on the right side. Brings it back to Cooley. Back to Benea right side. Free throw line extended. Broker on him. Backs away on the dribble. Brings it to Hemphill. Now they reverse it back to the near side. Cooley now to Benea. Fakes the three. Now
Nice
takes
move.
the three. Won't go. Rebound to Fletcher. Unloads it to Broker. Pushing it the other way. Here are the Redskins on the attack. Ball stolen away by Benea. Knocked out of bounds. Almost stolen away.
I'll tell you what, I could watch matchups like this all year long. This is outstanding. Both teams extremely physical offensively and defensively, and they're just going toe-to-toe right now. This is what both teams want to be playing.
Yeah. Redskins have the ball just past the midway mark across the way. Code will trigger right in for the Redskin crowd. Gives it to Kruger. Kruger to Code. Fires the three. In and out. No good. A rebound. Fought for. Comes out of there. And foul is going to be called as Fletcher gets in there for the rebound in front of Colin Hayes, the 6'9" senior.
Yeah, and Hayes gives him a little bit of a bump. He's going to be called for his first foul. And, again, a tremendous job by the Knox Redskins. That time it was Aaron Fletcher being physical, going to get that rebound. He ends up getting fouled, so Knox gets the ball out of bounds to the left of their own basket.
Brian Tucker is going to check into the lineup, replacing Chris Cooley for KV. Here's a three-pointer that will not go down, and the rebound comes out of there to Hayes. Pushing it the other way down. This is Benea across the timeline to Hemphill. They bring it back to the near side to Tucker. Tucker. They reverse it back to Hemphill. Now feet
nice.
the low post. Turn around shot.
That's going to be an offensive foul as Williams turned around with the ball in the post. He didn't know that Austin Reisner had slid over and helped side defense. Reisner kept his feet planted, took the charge there, so a turnover against KV as that foul, again, goes on Wade Williams, his second team foul against KV.
Reisner comes out. Jared Prater comes in for Knox. Pressure defense by Kankakee Valley. Kind of interesting. And here come the Redskins. Kruger across the timeline with it on the dribble. Man-to-man defense by the Cougars. They give it up now to Code. Benea on him. Code on the dribble. Gives up the dribble. Goes off to Kruger in the left backcourt. He directs traffic. Brings it out front now to Prater. Now to Code. Fakes left. Goes right. Back it goes to left. Fires the fadeaway shot. Blocked. And a foul is going to be called.
Yeah, great defense there by William Bonilla as the fadeaway shot attempt there by Code ended up getting blocked. Bonilla was able to anticipate that and gets the block, and then Cougars are able to maintain possession as well. They still lead 3-2, just under 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter.
What a defensive battle we're seeing here. Here is Kankakee Valley back on the attack. Benea goes off of the right side to Tucker. Back out front it goes. Hemphill backs away on the dribble. Code on him. Back it goes now to Tucker. Out front Hemphill in the left backcourt. Hemphill on the dribble. Drives into the paint. Kicks it outside now to Tucker. Loses the handle, and here come the Redskins with it. Pushing it the other way. This is Broker. Spin move in the lane. Gets the defender up in the air, and a foul is going to be called as Broker dumps it off to Prater. Misses the shot, but draws the foul.
Well, that was a great job there. Cooper Broker that time in transition. Didn't try to force the shot. He was calm, had a nice little spin move there. That opened up Prater, who eventually was fouled. Now he'll get 2 free throw attempts after Brian Tucker picks up his first foul.
Jared, a 50% free throw shooter on the year, misses the first one, has another opportunity. Checking into the lineup for the Knox Redskins will be Brendan Binkley. He replaces Kruger.
I love the depth the Knox Redskins have.
Yeah.
They can go pretty deep on their bench, and they don't lose a whole lot.
Second free throw is good by Prater, and that ties the ball game at 3. 2:25 remaining in the first quarter of play.
Man, it feels like there should be more points on the board.
A defensive struggle here is Bonilla with it on the left side. Goes inside for the half hook shot that is partially blocked, and it comes up at the hands of Broker for Knox, pushing it the other way. Broker holding it up, shovels it off to Code. Now they reverse it now to Prater. Into the corner of Binkley. Now back to Broker. Top of the circle it goes. Code tries to penetrate, gives it off to Broker, drives the hoop, puts it up, knocked away. A scramble for it. Two people have the ball. Held ball will be the call. Knocks ball out of bounds. Great hustle by Tucker and by Fletcher for Knox.
Yeah, and a great job by the officiating crew, not calling a foul on that. Sometimes with a loose ball like that, they'll call a foul just to call a foul. That time they made the right call. Not the foul, but the jump ball.
Here is Code with a three that will not go down. Rebound in the air. Foul is going to be called on Binkley. Almost tipped it to a teammate. Good effort there.
Yeah, got just enough of the body of one of the Kankakee Valley players that he gets called for his first foul, and that's going to be the fourth team foul against Knox. But almost, you're right, had that tip.
Minute 43 remaining in the first quarter of play. Score tied at 3. Homecoming for the Knox Redskins. Bonilla has it right now. To the baseline it goes. Shot on the glass is up and good by Williams.
Yeah, Wade Williams doing a nice job in the post. Again, Knox playing very physical defense. He was able to fight through that and get his first field goal.
And here's Broker taking the ball up the right side, and he is fouled by Tucker.
That foul on Brian Tucker will be his second foul. Fourth team foul against KV. Both teams now with 4 fouls apiece.
That's a demonstration of Cooper Broker's quickness.
Well, and, both of these teams have rosters that are filled with guys who have that kind of explosiveness. So we're going to see quite a few reaching fouls, I think, here as the game progresses.
Inbound pass goes to Code. He brings it back across the 10-second line into the left backcourt. Goes to Fletcher. Ball knocked away. A foul is going to be called.
Yeah, this is actually going to be away from the ball as Cooper Broker was going to cut through the lane. Chris Cooley kind of grabbed his arm, so he gets called for his first foul and the 15th foul against KV.
Here is the inbounds pass to Broker deep in the left corner. Gives it off now to Binkley. Binkley into the corner. Code fakes the three. Bounce pass in the lane. Broker turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound comes out of there to Hayes for KV. KV up by 2. Across the timeline. Comes to Bonilla now. He goes to Tucker. Into the paint. Fires the fadeaway, but he was fouled before he did so.
Yeah, I think Binkley had a little bit too much of a hand check there as that shot went up, but they're going to say it was before the shot, actually. So Brennan picks up his second foul, and they're going to say it was on the floor, so KV gets the ball out of bounds to the left of their own basket.
Binkley's out. Fletcher's out for Knox. In for the first time is Kevin Levinson, a 5'10 junior. And back into the lineup is Austin Reisner for the Redskins. Here's Hemphill, lobs it inside, ball knocked away. Oh, great effort by Reisner, comes out of there to Knox, going the other way. This is Code. He has it stripped away, a scramble for it, and he is fouled.
Yeah, again, great job defensively for the Knox Redskins. As you mentioned, that was Reisner who was able to get the deflection before it got in there to Hayes. And Code came up with it. That foul called against Kankakee Valley, and that goes again on Bryant Tucker, his third foul of the first quarter.
Wow.
47 seconds left in the first.
He has to come out.
And he's going to be out for a substantial amount of time.
Wade Williams is back in. Back into the backcourt it goes to Code. Code now to Reisner. Into the right corner it goes to Lovins.
Nice.
Now they bring it out front. Code for 3. Yes!
And credit Cooper Broker with setting a nice screen. Ian Code has been chomping at the bit to get a shot off in this ballgame, and he takes advantage with that big three-pointer.
And the Redskins have their first lead of the night.
KB might try and play this for one.
Yep, 20 seconds to go. Bonilla in the right backcourt drives. Now backs away on the dribble. Comes back to Hemphill. Hemphill with 12 seconds to go. Gives it up to do Bonilla. Bonilla on the right side, drives into the paint, jump stops, puts it on the glass, no good. Rebound shot, no good. Rebound shot again, no good. And time went down to the first quarter of play with the score. Knox 6, Kankakee Valley 5. Let's pause for this. 60 has the ball game to start the second quarter. So here they come, going right to left. Bonilla goes off. to Hemphill. Ball knocked away, taken away by Reisner. Good anticipation defensively there by the Redskins. Ooh.
Yeah, the Redskins are really focused on their post defense here, especially in the first half of the ball game. Every time it even looks like KB wants to try and get the ball inside, Knox is swarming. That foul called against Kankakee Valley, that's going to go on Chris Cooley, his second foul, 7th team foul against KB, so that's going to put Cooper Broker at the free throw line with a 1-and-1 opportunity.
Cooper, leading scorer in the ball club, averaging 18.1 points per game. He's a 71% free throw shooter on the year, and he gets the first one, has another opportunity.
Well, Cooper's in the 1,000-point club here at Knox, has been for quite a while, and last thing on his mind is how far up the ladder he's going to climb on the all-time scoring list. But in the fans' mind, everyone is hanging on every shot he takes.
And he hits the second one, 8-5 ball game in favor of the Redskins now. Here comes Hemphill with it across the timeline. Man-to-man defense, of course, by the Redskins. I say, of course, or wait a minute. Here is the outside shot that is good. Oh, a three by Hemphill ties it at 8.
Yeah, and again, great ball movement by Kankakee Valley, the first made three-pointer for them in the ball game.
Here is Kruger with it on the left side. Free throw line extended. Into the middle it goes.
Moving screen. Yeah, it's going to go on Bailey Keaton, not having his feet set when he set that screen. So that'll be the first foul on Bailey. And the 6th team foul against Knox. So both teams will be shooting a lot of free throws for the final 7 minutes and 15 seconds of the first half.
Bailey Keaton at 6'3", and a hefty 6'3", and of course started on that great football team for Knox last fall. Here's the outside shot that is no good. Rebound to Reisner. Gives it off to Broker on the run at the other end. Stolen away by KV. Going back the other way with it. Bonilla retreats across the timeline. I started to say Keaton looks awfully small in there.
Yeah, and he's not a small guy.
Against Hayes.
You're guarding someone who goes 6'9" or 6'10". Yeah, you're gonna look a little bit shorter.
Here is Hemphill with the ball in the right backcourt. Gives it up now to Bonilla.
This is a great matchup. Bonilla and Broker.
They're two leading scorers, and travel is going to be called on Chris Cooley.
Yeah, he got the ball and just kind of shuffled his feet before he got the ball on the floor. We see that game in and game out. It's just one of those things where the ball handler sees that opening and just wants to get to it as quickly as possible, but doesn't get the ball on the floor quick enough.
Each team with 5 turnovers in the ball game. Here is Kruger with it in the left backcourt. Goes off to Reisner. Free throw line extended on the left side. Bounce pass to the block. Stolen away by KV. We're going the other way with it. Pushing it here is Hemphill. Takes it to the hole. Shot on the glass. Good and one.
Great drive. Malik Hemphill gets the offensive rebound. Goes coast to coast. He's going to have a chance at a 3-point play now. After Bailey Keaton slides over trying to take the charge. Didn't get his feet set soon enough, so he picks up his second foul, and he's going to have to come out of the ball game.
You talk about focus. Hemphill had great focus with that big body coming toward him. He just focused on that basket and took it to the hoop.
And KV now leads 10-8 with a chance to make it a 3-point ball game. 6:18 left to go in the first half.
Only a 44% free throw shooter, and the rebound, the shot is no good. Rebound to Knox. Here comes Brooker with it across the timeline in the left backcourt. Looking, has the ball stripped away, but recovers and loses it again. But this time he is fouled, I believe, by Bonilla.
Yeah, that's going to be the first foul on William Bonilla. And the 8th team foul against KV. So Cooper Broker will be at the free throw line with another 1-and-1 opportunity.
Homecoming 2018 for the Knox Redskins. And we've got ourselves a barn burner going here as Cooper Broker steps to the free throw line. The 71% free throw shooter on the year gets the first one and has another opportunity. Oh, he's come a long way from that skinny freshman we watched, didn't he? Look at how he's put together.
Yeah, well, and, the Knox athletic programs in general have been putting a lot of emphasis on working in the weight room.
Broker hits both free throws to tie it at 10 the third time it's been tied tonight. Hemphill with it across the timeline, gives it up to Bonilla, drives into the paint, holds up his dribble now, launches it on the right side. Hemphill, he drives into the paint, kicks it out front now, and they get it deep in the right corner to Williams. Now to Hemphill on the right elbow. He puts it on the floor, shovels it off now to a new man in the lineup. We'll have to pick up number 40's name here. And here is Badia in the lane. Gives it up once again now with 5.5 minutes remaining. Fakes the three and loses the handle, but picks it back up. Gives it off to Hemphill in the left backcourt. Behind the back dribble, here is the runner that is up, in and out, no good. Rebound to Williams, puts it back up, no good. Tip is up and good by Hayes.
A couple of missed box outs there by the Redskins, and KV able to take advantage.
And here come the Redskins back at you quickly. Out front it goes. Kruger drives into the paint, bounce pass. Reisner's jumper will not go. Rebound, fought for, saved from going out of bounds by Fletcher. Great effort.
Yeah, that's just a hustle play right there.
Yeah, here is Code with the ball in the backcourt now. Says, let's set it up. Goes to Fletcher deep in the right corner. Fletcher goes off to Broker. Broker out front. Here is Code's three. Won't go. Rebound comes out of there to Williams for KV. Dumps it off now to Hemphill. Long pass up court it goes. And now they shovel it back to Hemphill in the left backcourt. Hemphill giving it up now, and the ball is knocked away, but recovered by Kankakee Valley. And they give it to Hemphill in the right backcourt. Off it goes now. I think this is Zach Rose.
Oh, wow.
Offensive foul.
No. Turnover against Kankakee Valley. Great on-ball defense by Cade Kruger, just absolutely smothering Kankakee Valley over there on the far sideline. They end up dribbling the ball off of their foot, so turnover against KV. Knox gets it back. 4:19 left to go in the first half. Kankakee Valley leading 12-10.
Wow. Here comes Knox against token pressure, I'll call it. Here is Broker. The high post spins to the pass and scores and one.
Wow, and we got to, again, you got to talk about the work in the weight room, because right there, Cooper Broker going up against Colin Hayes, who goes about 6'9" or 6'10", and Broker jumps up to the rim, gets fouled, still able to lay it on the backboard, and now he has a chance for a three-point play after Hayes picks up his second foul.
And the free throw is up, in and out, no good, but the score is tied at 12. Rebound comes out of there to Hayes, and here come the Cougars on the attack. In the backcourt it goes, as they've had to bring Tucker back in. He drives down the lane, shot no good, but gets his own rebound. Now it's stolen away by the Redskins. A scramble for it. Kruger comes up with it. Now to Code, long pass up court. Cross-court pass goes to Kruger, drives into the paint. The runner in the lane is good!
Left-handed. That was with the left hand. Cade Kruger in the lane with the defender hanging on him. Couldn't put up with his right hand, so he switched to his left.
And the Redskins have taken the lead back. Here it goes to the baseline right. Ball kicked out of bounds by the Redskins.
That was Aaron Fletcher again, kind of sagging off as Hayes had the ball out around the three-point line. They're not concerned about him being a three-point shooter, so Fletcher did the right thing, backed off a few feet, was able to get that deflection.
And here is Tucker to inbound it for KV into the backcourt. It goes to Bonilla in the right backcourt to the near side. It comes now. And it goes way outside to Hayes. Now
three-pointer that was a three-pointer in the corner by number 40, who we don't have on our roster, but a big-time shot for Kankakee Valley, their second three-pointer of the game.
And here is the Redskin team back on the attack as KV has taken the lead back at 15-14. Pass to the baseline right. It goes to Code inside, posted up. Gives it off now to Broker. Broker in the backcourt. His team down by a point. Back outside it goes. Kruger fakes the three, drives. The runner in the lane won't go, but he was fouled.
I believe number 40 is Elijah Gott for Kankakee Valley. That last foul called on Brian Tucker. That's going to be his fourth foul. Still 2:44 left to go in the first half, and Tucker has 4 fouls.
Free throws up and good by Kruger, and he gets one more opportunity. Cade, a 57% free throw shooter on the year, averaging 5.8 points per game, puts the second free throw up, no good. Rebound comes out of there to the Cougars. Score tied for the 5th time tonight at 15. 2:38 remaining in the first half of play. Bonilla shovels it off now to Hemphill. On the left side it goes to Bonilla. Bonilla back into the backcourt to Hemphill. Top of the circle. Spin move down the lane. Off balance half hook shot. No good. Rebound snapped out of there by Code. Code pushing it up court. Now holds it up, brings it back to the backcourt. Cougar far side. Here is the three. Won't go down. A rebound comes out of there to Hemphill. Long for KV. Ball knocked away. A scramble for it. And the Redskins are on the floor. The Cougars are on the floor. And the ball is out of bounds.
Yeah, and with the exception of that turnover right there, this is absolutely great hustle by both teams. Every time there's a loose ball on the floor, there's 3 or 4 guys from both teams that are diving after it.
Wow. The intensity is incredible here tonight.
That's what the fans are getting their money's worth here. They're seeing the kind of basketball they want to see from their teams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half of play. 15-15 ball game. Broker spin move to the baseline. Scores!
Yeah, tough shot there. Cooper Broker with the spin move to his right. And with the defender hanging on him, he's able to knock that one down.
Here's a three at the other end. Oh,
William knocking down his first 3 of the game. Third 3 for KV. And here's Code to answer.
And he does it right back. Unbelievable.
Second 3-pointer for Ian Code. And Knox gets the lead back at 20-18. Minute and a half left to go in the first half.
My. Here's a pass to the baseline right. It goes to Hayes. Backing in. Half hook shot. No good. Air ball comes up to Prater for Knox. Here come the Redskins on the run. Here is Broker. Reverse layup. Scores! And KV wants timeout with a
scores from the Porter County Conference Tournament in girls basketball. Westville defeated Washington Township 42-31, and Morgan Township defeated Hebron 59-48.
And here comes Kankakee Valley down by 4. Their biggest deficit of the night. Here's another.
Wow! William Bonilla knocking down his second 3-pointer, and that one was from beyond NBA range. So that cuts the lead back to 22-21 in favor of Knox.
That's his 25th trifecta of the year for Kankakee Valley. Here's Cougar in the left back court.
30 seconds left.
Goes to Broker. Looks all around. Gives it up now to Code. Code to Cougar. Hemphill on him. Spins away on the dribble. Gives it to Broker. Looks at the clock. 21 seconds to go. Now puts it on the floor. Being challenged there. Gives it off now to Code in the backcourt. 10 seconds to go. Code on the dribble. Right side to Broker. Broker drives toward the middle. Spins around. Loses it. Goes to Cougar.
Nice.
The defender in the air. Puts up the three. Oh! The time runs out in the second quarter of play, and the score is Knox 25 and Kankakee Valley 21. We look at the court here at Harold Weinberg Gymnasium tonight.
And across the way, Cade Kruger is going to be passing the ball, and they're waiting for the final seconds to tick off. And of course, John L. Fletcher sitting over there across the way in the front row, and he's having a little conversation and got Cade to laugh. And who knows what John L. just said to him, but you know it was something that was worth hearing.
Oh, yes, John L. Fletcher sitting in the Harold Weinberg chair there, and here's a drive down the lane and a foul that's going to be called.
Yeah, and that's going to go on Colin Hayes. Nice job there. Cade Kruger going strong to the basket, and the only thing he could hope for there was that they were going to call a foul, because either that was going to happen or he was going to get his shot blocked up into the balcony, and Colin Hayes comes away kind of laughing because I think everyone knew what was going to happen there, one of two things. Kruger able to knock down his first of 2 free throw attempts. Now 2 for 3 at the line in the ball game.
He's a 57% free throw shooter on the year. The second one is also good. So the Redskins have their biggest lead of the night at 6. 27-21 to start the second quarter, or second half. Here's Benil with it on the left side. Here's a pass to the low post. The shot is up, no good. Rebound up and on the glass and good by Colin Hayes.
Yeah, that's his 9th rebound unofficially, and he's got 7 points in the ballgame now. It took him a couple attempts there, but when you're 2 feet away from the basket and 6'9", eventually it's going to fall.
Here is Broker driving underneath. His shot is no good, but he gets the rebound on the other side of the basket. Kind of surprised himself. Shovels it off to Code, who brings it back in the backcourt. Fletcher goes off to Reisner. Now it goes to Kruger in the lane. Left side Broker fakes the 3, but it comes out on him. He drives into the paint, takes it to the hoop, launches it up and in.
Great touch there on the shot by Cooper Broker as that hit the back part of the rim. Had to bounce a couple of times before it finally fell through. 29-23 ball game. Bonilla with it on the right side. Broker comes out on him. He gives up his dribble. No, he puts it on the floor. I thought he had already dribbled. But no, he's directing a little bit of traffic over there on the wing.
Yeah, looking for Williams. Can't get it to him. They reverse it left side. Here's the three-pointer that is no good by the Cougars, driving the other way. Kruger takes it and scores with the left-hander in traffic.
Yeah, Cade going coast to coast after he got the rebound, went with the left hand on the layup there and got his second 2-point field goal of the ball game.
Wow. Here is a drive down the lane to the baseline left. Williams takes it to the hoop. Shot won't go, but he was fouled as he went up.
Nice move there by Brian Tucker. Got the ball in the post, got a defender up in the air, and was able to draw the foul, and that's going to go on Cade Kruger. Just his first foul and the first team foul of the second half. That'll put Wade Williams at the free throw line for the first time tonight.
Wade, a 41% free throw shooter on the year, averages 7.8 points per game. The 6'7" junior puts it up, in and out, no good. Oh, the Cougars need to get as many of these as they can.
Yeah, they haven't had a whole lot of free throw attempts. That's just their fourth free throw attempt in the ball game.
Starting to fade a little bit here at Harold Weinberg Gymnasium. Better not give these Redskins the opportunity. And here is a foul, a submarine foul on Fletcher against Knox.
And that's a situation where you just have to kind of ask the question, what else is he supposed to do? He was boxing out, and the 6'9" guy goes and jumps up. His knees are going to be in your back.
Yeah.
And as you're boxing out. But anyways, Aaron Fletcher called for his first foul, second team foul against Knox.
Here is a lob pass into the backcourt, and a foul is going to be called.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Broker being a little too physical trying to get through that screen, and one of the KV players ends up on the floor. Now, Cooper, that's just his first foul. Last time we saw the Redskins, he ended up fouling out of the ball game. Ended up costing them what could have possibly been a win against John Glenn.
Here's a pass to Bonilla. He drives along the baseline right, double teamed. He backs away on the dribble, gives it outside now to Hayes, back to Bonilla. They wing it off to the left side to the low post. Williams turns around, dumps it off, and here's an offensive foul.
That was Reisner
taking the charge.
Yeah, he saw that pass coming in and was able to get over there in time, had his feet planted, and draws the foul on Colin Hayes. And on Hayes, that'll be foul number 4, so he has to come out of the ball game. Big opportunity here for the Redskins. 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. They got a 31-23 lead. They can really stretch things out here as the height advantage just got a little bit less significant for KV.
Yeah, and Tucker comes in.
There it is.
A backdoor pass. The shot is up and good. Goes to Fletcher to Broker. On the left side for a three that will not go down. Rebound tipped in the air. Comes out of there to Kruger on the far side. He'll bring it across for Knox in the left backcourt. Whips it back to Fletcher. They reverse it. Broker. Free throw line extended on the right side. Fakes the three. Brings it now to Kruger. He fires the three. Won't go down. A rebound. Chased down by Tucker for KV.
Great box out by Brian Tucker that time as he gets his second rebound.
Hemphill at the other end gives it up to Bonilla. Bonilla, he fires the NBA three.
Wow. No hesitation by William Bonilla. He has now knocked down 3 3-pointers for KV.
26 for the year. And here come the Redskins. Broker gives it up now to Fletcher in the backcourt to the near side. Kruger looking. Gives the code on the screen. The three is up, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Ooh, they say it goes to Knox.
Well, there are about 4 guys, 2 from each team going up for that rebound, and I think all 4 of them may have had a hand on or at least a finger on the ball when it went out of bounds. So that's kind of a flip of the coin right there. Knox gets the ball out of bounds to the left of their own basket. Both teams going to the bench, and I think this is a smart move by both coaches, bringing in some subs with 4:14 left to go in the third quarter. Give your main players a little bit of rest here.
And here's a shot in the lane by Broker that is up and good.
A nice fadeaway there by Cooper. Felt where the defense was at, spun away from it, and knocked down his 7th 2-point field goal.
And here come the Cougars on the attack. Bonilla, off-balance shot from 16. He gets it.
Yeah, he's starting to feel it now, too. That's his first points that were not from behind the 3-point line, but a nice little fadeaway jumper there from top of the key.
And here come the Redskins back on the attack. Binkley on the right side. Brings it back in the backcourt. Prater off it goes to Code. Bounce pass to the baseline. Binkley turnaround shot. No good. Rebound tipped in the backcourt. Comes out of there to Code. Great hustle by the Redskins. Prater. Now it goes to Fletcher. Bounce pass underneath. Binkley in a crowd. Has it stripped away and knocked out of bounds.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is another example of how athletic Kankakee Valley is. Knox has had some great opportunities to get to the basket and score, but with his as quick and as strong as this KV team is, they're able to recover when Knox gets a step on them, and that's what we've really seen defensively at both ends from both of these teams.
And here's the inbound pass to Fletcher. Gives it off now to...
Yeah, it's going to be a moving screen on Brendan Binkley, so this is going to be a turnover against the Redskins.
I think that's his third, isn't it?
Yeah, that's number 3 on Binkley. And taking a quick look at the foul situation for both teams, Binkley's the only one in significant foul trouble for Knox with 3. For KV, it's a little bit more troublesome. Ryan Tucker and Colin Hayes each with 4.
And the Cougars on the attack. Here's Tucker outside for a 3. Good! Off glass. 3 ball in the side pocket.
And I will tell you this right now, there is no way Brian Tucker called that one. So if anyone watches game film with him over the weekend, call him on it.
All right, it brings KV back within 4, though. Here is Prater, has it stripped away and stolen away by Williams. We're going the other way now. Pass underneath the Tucker, puts it up, no good. Rebound shot up and good.
Yeah, and KV able to get some significant points there after the missed shot opportunity. They get the rebound and the putback.
Oh, my. Here come the Redskins the other way. Fletcher in the corner. Binkley for 3. Shot won't go. Rebound to KV. Pushing it the other way. They have an opportunity to take the lead. And here is the shot by Hemphill. That won't go. But the tip, no good. And a foul is going to be called.
And credit Wade Williams getting a couple of offensive rebounds there. And now a technical foul is going to be called against Kankakee Valley. And I didn't see what happened. I was looking down at the stat sheet.
It's on Williams.
So, wait, so the initial foul was called against Aaron Fletcher. That's his second. And now we're going to get the signal. Yeah, they're going to say blocking foul was on Fletcher. And now they're going to call a technical foul on Wade Williams. So Williams will still get his free throws at the other end because that was a shooting foul.
Right.
So he'll get his 2 free throws. Then we'll come to the other end to shoot the technical fouls for Knox, and then Knox will get possession of the ball. I believe that's how it's going to, or maybe it's going to be opposite with that, but unless they're going to say that the personal foul was called on the floor.
Oh my God.
Bill Shepard is incensed, the coach of Kankakee Valley. He thought his kid got submarined, and when the kid reacted, he got the technical. Now they'll shoot the technical.
That's going to be Ian Code at the line for Knox.
An 86% free throw shooter, but he can't make the first one.
Well, I'll tell you what, shooting technical foul free throws is a completely different ball game because you don't have the same scenery. It's just you in the spotlight shooting a free throw rather than having all those guys on the line along with you.
35-33. Second free throw is good, so Knox's lead is back up to 3. It had been 10 at one time.
Yeah, there's a lot of basketball left to be played here.
It'll be Knox ball out of bounds, so that was not a shooting situation for Williams down there.
Yeah, Fletcher still did get called for the foul.
And now...
now they're going to have a discussion because that's what I thought. I thought he was shooting the ball, so he should be getting...
That's what Bill Shepard said.
Yeah, and he has a legitimate argument, but the officials got together and had a discussion. They said he was not in the act of shooting, so Knox gets the ball.
Okay, Redskins with a 3-point lead in the ball with 2:15 remaining in the third quarter of play. Here is Code with it. Has the ball stripped away, but a foul is going to be called on William Bonilla.
Yeah, trying to get out and knock that one away from Code, and I really like that matchup between Code and Bonilla. That's speed on speed. They're both about the same height. Give Bonilla maybe about a half an inch difference. He's got a better hairstyle than Code does.
Inbounds pass, ball knocked away, a scramble forward, and Bonilla is 6 rows into the bleachers. Man, that's speed.
He's looking for the best way down. He came up. He was back into the JV row of the bench here for the Knox Redskins. He had to walk around. It was funny because he was looking around for the staircase. But he made it down safely. Great hustle play there by William Bonilla.
Oh, yeah. Inbounds pass goes to Cougar for Knox. Brings it across the timeline on the near side. Gives it off to the right side now to Broker. Broker looking inside. Now drives toward the middle, spin move, baseline right, forces a shot up. Good. It will not count. He walked with it.
Yeah, kind of shuffled his feet. He comes away smiling. Was hoping that he was going to get some kind of a foul call there. But when you take 4 or 5 steps to get to the basket, chances are that travel's going to get called.
That's called a nice baseline move in the NBA.
Oh, absolutely.
But it doesn't work in the high school ranks. And here we go. Bonilla across the timeline in the ranked backcourt, and a whistle and a 5 timeout is going to be called by Kankakee Valley. Let's pause in the third quarter of play. Knox with that 3-point lead, but KV with the ball. It comes off now to Hemphill. Outside it goes for the jump shot. That is no good. A rebound comes out of there to Code for Knox. Pushing it up court. Pushing it quickly now across the timeline. Holds up the dribble. Now on the left side, goes back right, slides the pass to Broker on the right side, to the baseline right. It goes to Prater, and he can't handle it, goes out of bounds. The 5th turnover by the Redskins in this quarter. They had only 6 the entire first half.
Yeah, and, this is a situation where both teams starting to get a little bit tired, so, that tough defense that they've been playing this entire ballgame, that's starting to affect the opposing offenses, and Knox with a few unforced turnovers here in the third quarter.
Number 12 is Grant Marshall, 5'10".
Trent Marshall.
Shot is up, no good, and the rebound comes out of there to the Redskins. Here comes Broker across the timeline, kicks it out left side, Code for 3. Yes!
Big time 3-pointer there for Ian Code, his 3rd of the ball game. That stretches the Knox lead out to 6, 39-33.
Hemphill dumps it off to Williams underneath at the other end, and he scores. Great look by Hemphill.
Yeah, and Tucker going up strong with that shot, able to, correction, that was Williams going up with that strong shot. His 2nd field goal of the game, and Knox might try and play this for 1 with 34 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Broker has the ball out at midcourt, comes off now to Code. Code with Bonilla on him. Goes off to the right side, Cougar in the right backcourt, 25 seconds remaining of the third. Now the Redskins line up on the free throw line, and it goes off to Broker in the left backcourt. You can hear the Redskin fans right next to us starting that applause. They're loving this. 10 seconds to go. Broker. Out front it goes to Code. He takes the NBA 3. Won't go down. A rebound comes out of there to KV. Trying to get the shot off. They cannot. As time runs out in the third quarter of play, the score, Knox 39, Kankakee Valley 35. Let's pause. Kankakee Valley has the ball. And they inbound it to Hemphill in the backcourt. Off it comes now. They reverse it to the right side. And a whistle, and
had to stop in play as one of the very young Knox fans over there.
That's the Code kid.
That is the youngest Code daughter. Looked like she was upset that she hasn't got a 3-point attempt in tonight's game.
Yes, she'll be shooting a few of those before her
it's in her blood.
Career is over. And here is Bonilla's 3. Won't go down. Rebound comes out of there to KV.
Yeah, that was Colin Hayes getting his 10th rebound.
To the baseline it goes. Hayes with that half-hook shot leans into Reisner and scores. Brings his team back within a pair.
Yeah, 39-37, and still a lot of time left to go in the fourth quarter. This going to be some lead changes here in the final quarter, I think it's safe to say.
Code underneath it goes to Broker, and he is fouled by Hemphill as he spins to the basket.
Yeah, and they're going to say he was in the act of shooting, so Broker will get 2 free throw attempts here as that foul was called on Elijah Gott. That'll be his first and the 15th foul against KV. Broker at the line so far is 4 for 5 for the Knox Redskins.
I like the strategy here as Broker's free throw up good. Posting Broker up, even though he's outsized underneath. I like the idea that they're getting him to the ball to him down there. Gets him to the free throw line, and he hits both free throws and gives his team a 4-point lead again, 41-37, early in the fourth quarter. Hemphill Left side it goes to Gott. And here is the three that is no good by Marshall, and the rebound comes out of there to Broker. In a crowd. He comes out of there with it on the dribble across the timeline. The bounce pass, ball knocked away, recovered by Reisner, and he is fouled.
And that's going to go on William Bonilla. That'll be his third foul and the 16th foul against KV. Not a shooting situation, so Knox will get the ball out of bounds in front of their own bench. 7:01 left to go in regulation.
Code will trigger. Inbounds it to Kruger. Kruger in the left backcourt. Holding it up and a whistle away from the ball. Moving screen is going to be called on Broker.
And that's just going to be the second foul on Cooper. 16th foul against Knox.
6:57 remaining in the ball game. Don't go away, folks. There's a lot of basketball yet to be played here in this one. Williams checks back into the ball game, and Marshall, is that who number 12 is? Comes out. 41-37. And here is Hemphill working against Code. To the near side it comes. To Hayes. Inside it
nice
goes.
move.
Blocked out of bounds.
All right. And I don't know what Cade Kruger's career block stats are, but I think it might be safe to say that's one of the few he's had in his career so far.
It was dramatic as Bonilla was inside and has his shot rejected. He gets the inbounds pass along the baseline, can't get through, brings it back in the backcourt. Hemphill drives to the baseline, kicks it out now to Bonilla, who brings it back down the lane, rolls it off the glass. Blocking foul is going to be called on Fletcher.
Yeah, Fletcher standing in there trying to take the charge, but I think they're going to say he was too far under the basket there. Kind of a late call, but that's going to be the second foul on, the third foul on Aaron Fletcher, the seventh team foul. That was in the act of shooting, so that puts William Bonilla at the free throw line, his first trip there tonight.
62% free throw shooter on the year, leads his team in that category. Puts it up and good. He also leads the team in scoring, averaging 14.3.
Yeah, and he's at 12 points so far, so he's right around his average.
Back into the lineup comes Gott, number 40. And Bonilla at the free throw line can bring his team back within a pair. Eyes it, takes his time, puts it up, and can't get it to go. Rebound comes out of there to Reisner for Knox. To Broker to Code. Code will bring it up. Redskins up by 3. Right side it goes to Kruger. Kruger looks, and a whistle, and a foul is going to be called, I believe.
I think that's going to go on Gott. Being a little too physical as Broker was cutting through the lane. So Elijah Gott called for his second foul. And that's going to be a 1-and-1 situation as Cooper Broker steps to the free throw line. Once again, he is 6 for 7 now in the ball game.
Right-handed shooter, leading scorer on the team. Puts it up and good. He very well could end up the number 2 all-time leading scorer in Knox High School boys basketball history. Second shot on its way and good. 5-point lead for the Redskins. 6:19 remaining. They've led by as many as 10. Here is KV back on the attack, though. Hemphill in the right backcourt, drives toward the middle. Gives it off to Gott, kicks it into the corner. Now low post, ball safe. Wow, I got a bounce. What an effort by Broker, pushing it the other way. He drives to the hoop and scores and one.
Wow, and he covered a lot, and I mean a lot of ground, going from getting the ball at the defensive end all the way to the hoop. He ends up scoring, draws the foul. Elijah Gott called for his third foul, so Broker steps back to the free throw line, where he's currently 8 for 9.
Kruger's going to come out of the ball game. Coven Lovins is back in for Knox. And back in for Kankakee Valley is going to come Marshall. Broker at the free throw line. Completes the 3-point play.
Gives 25 points now for Broker.
8-point lead. Here's a bounce pass. Into the corner it goes. Ball kicked out of bounds by Code. 5:49 remaining. In regulation, Knox up by 8. They've led by as many as 10. Hemphill will trigger. Lobs it into the backcourt, knocked away by Fletcher and stolen by the Redskins.
Good interior defense by Aaron Fletcher.
Here's a three that is up and no good, and the rebound comes out of there to Kankakee Valley, pushing it up court, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Broker. That'll be his fourth.
That'll be the third foul on Cooper Broker, and it's going to be a 1-and-1 situation for Kankakee Valley, as that was the 8th team foul against Knox. So both teams in the 1-and-1 bonus with 5:35 left to go.
Bonilla with great quickness steps to the free throw line. 62% free throw shooter on the year. Puts it up and good. Has another opportunity. Knox Winnemac Community Health Center encourages everyone to support our area high school athletes. Knox Winnemac Community Health Center, keeping you well close to home in your community. Call them at 772-6030. Bonilla, one more opportunity. Isaac flags it and gets the shooter's roll. Brings his team back within 6. With still 5:35 remaining in the ball game. A long way from being over. Here comes Code with it. Against Bonilla. What a matchup. Here it goes. Fletcher back door goes. They can't handle it this time. They throw it away.
Yeah, and Fletcher and Broker both come away kind of biting their bottom lip because that was another opportunity for Knox to get a backdoor layup. Instead, it ends up being another turnover.
And here is Hemphill with it in the paint at the other end. Looking. Off on the right side it goes to Gott. Into the corner, low post it goes, ball knocked away, picked off by Bonilla though, drives toward the lane, into the hoop, and gets the shooter's goal. What an effort.
Yeah, William Bonilla really showing off his speed. He's racking up the points now too.
Under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Knox's lead is down to 4. Here is Fletcher with it. To Broker on the near side. Looks down at the sideline. Puts the ball on the floor, drives baseline left all the way underneath, bounce pass into the lane. Reisner's shot is blocked, and it goes out of bounds off of the Redskins.
Yeah, Broker tried to save it from going out of bounds, but the problem was he jumped from out of bounds and then touched the ball. So that ends up being a turnover against the Redskins.
Lovins comes out, Kougars back in for the Redskins. 4:35 remaining in the game. Here is Hemphill with it across the timeline, behind the back dribble, drives right, kicks it into the corner. And it goes to Gott, can't get the shot away, gives it up to Bonilla. He fires the NBA three, off the iron, no good. Rebound to Reisner. In a crowd, whips it off now to Code. Ian will bring it up the right side for Knox. Holding it up now, gives it back. They reverse it to Reisner, to the near side, Broker. Back to Code in the backcourt. He goes off to Cougar, fakes the shot, spin move in the lane, puts it up the left hand and scores! Unbelievable!
Well, I don't think we can say unbelievable anymore because out of Cougar's 3 2-point field goals, 2 of them have been with the left hand.
Here it goes, outside, Bonilla's three, and it out, no good. Rebound to Gott. He puts it up the left hand and can't get the shooter's roll, and the foul is going to be called. Underneath on Broker?
Yeah, I believe so. He was the only Redskin over there. Yep. So on Cooper, that'll be his 4th foul. And the 8th team foul against Knox. So this will be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Kankakee Valley in the person of William Bonilla.
6-point lead for the Redskins, but Bonilla at the free throw line, a 62% free throw shooter, and he has been very efficient tonight.
Yeah, 3 for 4 so far.
He eyes it. He flies it. He can't get it, though. Rebound comes out of there to Reisner. Here is Broker pushing it the other way. Holds up, takes the 15-foot jumper. Won't go down. Rebound knocked out of bounds by the Redskins.
Yeah, and Cooper, I think, kind of trying to do a little too much on that possession. He's going to come out of the ball game with 3:37 left to go. He just picked up his 4th foul, so he's going to get a little bit of a break here.
Good strategy by the Redskins.
Oh, absolutely. You have to have him out because if this one does go extras, he's got to be in the game.
Here is Hemphill with a three. Buries it.
Well, and a nice job there by Malik knocking down his second three-pointer. The Redskins backed off of him, and now they cut the lead down to 3, 48-45.
Here is Knox back on the attack. Code in the left backcourt. Gets it outside now. Here's a three-pointer that will not drop. And the rebound is going to come down to Hip Hill, pushing it the other way. And Fletcher knocks it away. And a foul is going to be called. That was just all-out effort by Fletcher making that happen.
Aaron Fletcher getting his second steal. And a foul was called initially, but the Redskins had called timeout prior to that foul being called. So
Broker. Inbounds pass goes to Code. Code will bring it across the timeline at the 3-minute mark. Knocks up by 3, looking for win number 9 on the year. Back it comes Reisner to reverse it. Code, bounce pass, it goes. Ball knocked away and out of bounds by KV. So, Redskins have it deep in the right corner, baseline right, Broker to trigger. They line up along the baseline from side to side. Here's a lob pass to Reisner. In trouble, has it stripped away, and a foul is going to be called. Oh, on Reisner? Oh, wow. Marshall got the steal there, apparently, and Reisner reacting, commits the foul, and that's going to send KV to the free throw line at the other end.
Yeah, that's going to be the second foul on Reisner, 10th team foul against Knox, so this will be the double bonus for Trent Marshall.
Skins better be careful. 2:45 remaining in the game, still anybody's ball game. And at the free throw line is Marshall, the sophomore right-hander. Knox won the JV game tonight, by the way, 60-48. In a game that wasn't that close. The free throw is up and good by Marshall. He gets another opportunity, can bring his team back within a point. Second shot on its way, no good. Rebound to Williams, fade away, off glass, no good. Rebound fought for, and who has it? KV slaps it off of off of Fletcher, out of bounds, I believe. It's KV ball. Nope, they say it is Knox ball. And again,
and there's an issue with the clock. I think the clock continued to run after the whistle, or after the play had been blown dead. So they're coming over to the sidelines to get that worked out. Yeah, they're going to put 10 more seconds back on the clock, so 2:45 left to go in regulation now.
And the Redskins lead just 2 points. And Broker inbounds it to Kruger, who's bringing it up quickly across the timeline now against Bonilla. Gives it off now to Code. Code with Hemphill on him. Some great matchups here in the backcourt. High post it goes to Fletcher. Fletcher backing in, takes it to the hoop, shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, brings it off to Broker, takes it to the hoop, shot is up, no good. Rebound, and a foul is going to be called.
Yeah, and credit Aaron Fletcher with a real hustle play there, getting his fourth rebound and keeping this possession alive for the Redskins. That foul called was on Wade Williams, his third. And that's going to put Cooper Broker at the free throw line with 2 opportunities. Currently, he's 9 for 10.
Right-handed shooter, eyes it, flies it, gets it. I'll tell you what, Aaron Fletcher's got to be the number 1 candidate for the Hustle Award for the Knox Redskins.
Yeah, whatever that award's called, I would agree with that assessment.
He just works so hard. Not a natural basketball player, just made himself into a player. Second shot is good by Broker. 4-point lead for the Redskins.
Wow, and the Redskins were trying to get a sub in. They had a guy at the bench for both of those free throws, and the officials did not check him into the ball game.
Ooh. Here is Hemphill with it in the backcourt. Drives toward the middle, bounce pass to Williams in the corner. Here's the 3, won't go down. Rebound comes off long to Broker, and he is fouled. No! Held ball is the call.
Well, it's the possession arrow is in favor of the Redskins.
Yeah, but still, Redskin fans thought that Hemphill had gotten Broker on the arm.
Well, and some confusion now with the substitution, as initially Kevin Lovins was supposed to be coming in for Broker, who has 4 fouls. They were trying to get him in to play defense. So now with the Redskins on offense, he comes into the game, but they sub out Fletcher instead.
Inbounds pass goes to Kruger. He brings it across the timeline, gives it up to Broker in the right backcourt, knocks up by 4. Minute 50 to go. Now to Code. Code left side to Kruger. Kruger drives, baseline left underneath, takes it to the hole, shot won't go, rebound comes out of there to KV, Hayes has it, pushing it the other way, here is Hemphill, drives baseline right, kicks it out into the corner, They fake the three. They bring it back into the backcourt, and KV wants a timeout. Family who are big rooters for the Redskins. Here we go. Cougars on the attack. Off on the right elbow. It goes to Bonilla. Backing in. Ball knocked away, but he recovers in the lane with a 12-footer. In and out. No good. Rebound fought for. Who has it? Redskins come up with great effort by Code. Gets it to Reisner. Now Kruger has it. Now Code across the court. Now back to Kruger in the left back court. Minute 4 remaining. And Knox wants time out.
Mainly to get number 23 back in the ball game.
Has the ball right in front of our WKVI Sports microphone. Inbounds pass goes to Code. Back to Broker. Broker, double team, spin move toward the middle, kicks it out now to Code with 54 seconds remaining. Hemphill all over him, gives it up to Broker now. Broker, dribbling out of trouble, gives it up to Kruger with 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, the Redskins with 3 guys on the floor right now that you want to have the ball in their hands with Kruger, Broker, and Code, all 3 great free throw shooters for Knox. And this time Kruger is going to be the one who gets fouled. That foul's going to go on Malik Hemphill, his first. And this will be a double bonus. So Cade Kruger at the line, he's currently 3 for 4.
Redskins a pretty darn good free throw shooting team, hitting an average of over 65% on the year. As Kruger hits the first one, he gets another one. And now Broker comes out. Binkley comes back in with 43 seconds remaining. And Kruger has one more opportunity. Right-hander, eyes it, flies it, gets it.
And he knew that was going through the second. He released it. He started heading back to get on defense.
6-point lead for the Redskins. Here is Hemphill at the other end. Gives it up to Bonilla. Looking for the 3. Can't get it. Drives down the lane. Launches it up and in. Man. And KV will call a quick. Knox has the ball against that full court pressure defense. Broker gets the inbounds pass. They're chasing him. 3 guys, and he spins away from 2 of them, and then is finally fouled.
I tell you what, I don't know how he makes some of the moves he makes without falling down. Seriously, I mean, there are about 3 times just on this possession alone where I would have been on my face trying to make some of the moves he makes while he's dribbling the ball. That last foul called on, I believe that was called on Hemphill.
Free throw by Broker is good. He gets another opportunity. And Fletcher gets back into the ball game for Knox, and Kevin Levens comes out. Another opportunity for Broker. On its way, good.
He's 13 for 14 at the free throw line in tonight's game.
Wow. At the other end, Bonilla takes the ball to the hoop and scores with 20 seconds to go. Brings his team back within.
Yeah, delay a game warning here against Kankakee Valley, and that was done on purpose because you're allowed that warning. It's not a technical foul. The second time it'll be a technical, but this is kind of like a bonus timeout for them with 19 seconds left. Smart play.
They don't have any timeouts left. Here's the inbounds pass. Code pushing it across the timeline. Double teamed and is fouled. With 13.6 seconds left.
And that foul is going to go on Elijah Gott. That'll be his 4th foul. And that's going to put Ian Code at the free throw line, where currently he's 1 for 2.
86% free throw shooter on the year. He hits this, gets another opportunity, averaging 14.5 points a game. The junior eyes it, flies it, gets it. 6-point lead for the Redskins now. That's a 2-possession game for KV. And here's Bonilla at the other end. Takes it to the hoop and rolls it off the glass. No good, but he was fouled with 7 seconds left.
Yeah, and Reisner comes away beating the ball against his head because, you know, a 2-point shot when you're up by 6, you let that go with 7 seconds left. And he knew that, but he picks up his 3rd foul. That will put William Bonilla at the free throw line with 2 opportunities.
Leading scorer in the ball club, right-handed shooter, puts it up and good. KV goes back into conference play in the Northwest Crossroads Conference against Lowell at home tomorrow night. Second shot, hard off the rim, gets his own rebound in the paint, has the ball skipped away, held ball will be the call. KV ball out of bounds with 4.4 seconds left.
Yeah, that was an intentional miss by KV, and Well executed. He drilled it right at the front of the rim. It bounced off. They got the ball back. But with 4.4 seconds left, doesn't matter if they make the three-pointer here because Knox doesn't even have to pass it in.
Hemphill will inbound it. Deep in the left corner, goes for the three. No good. Rebound to Code. Launches it up court as time runs out.